Shalom, Apostle the Heart, coming back at you with the truth, giving all praise to Yahweh by Shem, Yahweh Shai by Shem, Rakah Quadash. And I'm going to entitle this video Deuteronomy 28, or Deuteronomy the 28th chapter is in full effect. Now, I'm not going to say a whole lot unless something comes to mind. Basically, I'm focusing on Deuteronomy the 28th chapter, and that chapter proves, that's one of the chapters that prove that we're the Israelites. You know, when you go throughout the scriptures from Genesis to Revelation and the Apocrypha and other documents that back up the scriptures, when you put it all together, when you put the pieces of the puzzle together, this proves that we're those people. Anyway, this is a video that I came across, and I would love to play the whole video, but what I'll do is I'll put the link in the description box so you can watch this video yourself. And this is Jake, and he goes in, man. You know, the name of the video is America is a caste system, and Black America is at the bottom, explained. And I find that to be true. What he goes into is how the reason why we're in this condition that we're in today is, number one, the Most High put us in this condition, but the root cause on a physical level is the fact that we were in slavery. And we're talking about a little more than 100 years ago. We were in what's called hard bondage, chattel slavery, and we were never free. So we were always put. Matter of fact, let me look up the word caste system or case system. Let me just pull up another tab here. Bear with me for 1 minute. Okay, caste system. Okay, it says caste system definition. I'll go to the Merriam-Webster dictionary online.
Caste.
Okay, definition of caste, as in caste system, one of the hereditary social classes in Hinduism that restricts the occupation of their members and their association with the members of other castes. A division of society based on differences of wealth, inherited rank, or privilege. profession, occupation, or race. Now, people will argue about the caste system because they'll say, well, you have LeBron James, you have, you had your first black president, you have black people that are CEOs of major multi-million-dollar, multi-billion-dollar companies. So you can't be in a caste system. Well, yes, in a way that's true, but we as a whole are in a caste system. There's a few that make it, like a Oprah Winfrey or Denzel or Jay-Z. And Esau knows this. You know, it would be a threat if Jake's in America all of a sudden started to do good, and they would do something about it. And they are doing something about it to keep us down. And the reason why we're on the bottom, because we had, let's deal with a race. Edomite versus Jakes versus the other nations. Esau is on top because they had 2 guns or 3 guns. They shot the first gun for Esau. So Esau, let's say we're running a marathon. Esau ran the race, and he might be 20 miles into the marathon, and the gun is just being shot off for us. So it's impossible, humanly impossible for Jake to catch up with Esau because he's 20 miles in. Now, like I said, there's a few Jakes out there, a small percentage of Jakes that make it. And Esau, he'll throw those Jakes in your face, you know? It says the position conferred by caste standing. A system of rigid social stratification characterized by hereditary status. Social barriers are sanctioned by custom, law, or religion. So I mean, you can read those definitions, man, and that fits us to a T. And that's why when you read Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, you can clearly see that that's talking about us. And when you read Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, it's not just talking about the way we live now or hardcore slavery 100 years ago. Actually, going back as far as the 1600s. So we're talking about, we've been here under this man's system for almost 400 years. So when you read Deuteronomy 28th chapter, there's certain passages in that chapter where it speaks about 70 AD. But anyway, I'm going to close. Like I said, I was going to pull out a whole lot of scriptures or do a whole lot of speaking, but I want you to see this video and what kind of, jumped that out at me too is this brother right here look like Barack Gabar. And I noticed that. I said, yeah, this brother look like Barack Gabar. He can be a relative to Barack Gabar. Anyway, I'm gonna say a shalom and watch this video. It's gonna make you mad. And when this Jake is speaking, you can see he's mad, man. You can see he's upset. And Jake is waking up, man. Jake sees, or most Jakes, except for you fucking brain dead Negroes out there, like niggas that are in Christianity. Or if you do research on Christianity, a lot of these jakes are leaving the Christian church, man. They're seeing that this Christianity bullshit, this, white Jesus in the sky by and by bullshit ain't working, man. See, that's the same thing that they did to you motherfuckers. Excuse my French, I don't want to call you motherfuckers. Anyway, I'm mad at Jake. Because here Jake was in slavery and they gave you a black ass Christianity, and you really hoped and prayed that things were going to get better. What this devil told you was, when your black ass dies, then you get the pie. Well, guess what? You die, you go up in the spiritual realm, but guess what? You got to come back down over here and serve slavery all over again, man. But at the end of the day, Jake is beginning to wake up. And like I said, like I always say, we're only dealing with the elect. We're not trying to wake up all of Israel. Because if it was our job, if we had to wake up all of Israel to get to the kingdom, guess what? 1,000,000 years from now, we'll still be in slavery. Esau will still be over us. So we're only dealing with the elect of the children of Israel, man. Matter of fact, I'm going to close on one scripture. Revelation, to prove to you that the Most High is only dealing with the elect. The reason why the Most High didn't take this place out, because he first has to seal the elect. Revelation 7 verse 1. And after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. Now that wind represents that nuclear wind, because winds blow all the time. It goes on to say, 2, and I saw another angel stand ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power. And that's not the Morgan David, the shield of David. It's not talking about that. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea. With what? With that wind, that nuclear wind. Saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, neither nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. 4th verse, and I heard the number of them which was sealed, and there was sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. And I believe that the Lord have sealed all of them, so now we're about ready to get the hell up out of here. Like I said, the only thing that's holding us back, holding this destruction back, is that microchip, which is the mark of the beast. And I always speak on the mark of the beast. When they go to really push that mark of the beast, the microchip, and make it mandatory, that's when everything's gonna speed up. Anyway, with that, I'm gonna say shalom, and check out the video that this brother put together. Shalom.